What is up, Comic Book Nation? Connor Casey here. The road to WrestleMania 36 has officially arrived, and to help us get ready for this year's show, we're going to look at one of the most important aspects of WrestleMania, the main event. We've seen some truly epic clashes over the years with some of the biggest names in wrestling history, and oftentimes the matches conclude months, if not years, of storytelling. The best WrestleMania matches don't always get the main event spot, but man, when they do, fans get to see pro wrestling at its absolute finest. So let's break down the top 5 greatest WrestleMania main events of all time. Number 5, WrestleMania 30. Even though he was one of the hottest acts in the company by the end of 2013, WWE never envisioned Daniel Bryan would be the one closing out WrestleMania 30 by winning the WWE Heavyweight Championship. But thanks to the Yes Movement, Bryan built up a massive wave of fan support. So when WWE tried to pass off Randy Orton versus Batista at that year's main event, fans were unrelenting in their outrage. Eventually, WWE scrapped the plans and had Bryan fight his way to a title match by beating Triple H in the show opener. The Triple Threat is a masterclass in storytelling, as Bryan is still selling his injuries from earlier in the night, yet finds a way to overpower both Randy Orton and Batista at the same time. For the first time in what felt like ages, WWE was clearly listening to what the fans wanted that night, and the celebration afterwards was simply fantastic. Number 4, WrestleMania 3. There are so many asterisks when it comes to Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, but the impact this match had on the wrestling industry cannot be denied. Yes, Andre was barely mobile by this point in his career. Yes, there's a better match on this same card with Savage and Steamboat. Yes, the match itself isn't all that great. And yes, the claims that Andre had never been beaten or never been slammed before that night in the Silverdome are completely bogus. But no match in Mania history deserves the title iconic like this one. Hogan is this unstoppable force that fans love. Andre is this immovable object who has turned his back on his friend. Bobby Heenan, the greatest heel manager of all time, is by his side, and that body slam at the end sent an entire football arena to its feet. Looking back, the first 2 WrestleManias aren't particularly great, but Hogan vs. Andre at WrestleMania 3 helped this event earn its title as the grandest stage of them all. Number 3, WrestleMania 14. There's a lot of debate over when WWE's Attitude Era officially started. Some say it's the Austin 3:16 promo, others say it was the Montreal Screwjob. But it wasn't until WrestleMania 14 that the torch was finally passed from the previous era of wrestlers to a new generation of stars. The show culminated in Shawn Michaels, who was already his way out the door with an injury, taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin, a dastardly heel who had turned into an undeniable anti-hero. The match is mostly a brawl, with Michaels doing everything in his power to keep his challenger away from him, but the finish worked as a perfect crowning moment for Austin. Jim Ross said it best when he proclaimed the Austin era has begun. And with the win, Austin ushered WWE into its most lucrative and popular era in company history. Number 2, WrestleMania 17. The Attitude Era was defined by shocking moments, but the end of WrestleMania 17 was so shocking, it wound up killing the entire era. Steve Austin had reached the pinnacle of the company by feuding with the tyrannical Vince McMahon over the years. But in a desperate move to get the WWF Championship back, he aligned himself with his archenemy and battered The Rock with 16 vicious chair shots to become world champion once again. Many people, including Austin, believe the heel turn was a mistake in hindsight, but no one can deny the utter shock they felt while watching this match unfold live. And the number 1 main event match in WrestleMania history is WrestleMania 26. The Shawn Michaels-Undertaker rivalry is one of the best wrestling rivalries of this century, but their first encounter at WrestleMania 25 wasn't given a main event spot, so only its sequel at WrestleMania 26 can make this list. Which is great for me personally, because I think it's actually the better of the two. Michaels walked into WrestleMania 25 extremely cocky, believing he would be the one to snap Undertaker's undefeated streak. But after he lost, something snapped inside the Heartbreak Kid. He couldn't get over the feeling that he was so sure he could beat the Dead Man, and wound up calling him out to a rematch during a Slammy Award acceptance speech. At first, Taker said no, causing Michaels to become more and more desperate to get the Dead Man's attention. Eventually, he went so far as to cost Taker his world championship and put his own career on the line in a WrestleMania match. The bout itself feeds right into the story. Their first match was fairly back and forth, with Michaels only losing after one costly mistake. But this time, Shawn threw everything but the kitchen sink at Taker, but couldn't keep him down. That final scene of Michaels taunting Undertaker with the throat slash and slapping him across the face perfectly encapsulated his rebellious persona throughout his career. And his farewell is easily one of the most heart-wrenching moments in all of WrestleMania history. For coverage on all things WrestleMania, keep it locked into Comic Book's WWE page. For Comicbook.com, I'm Connor Casey, and I'll see you guys next time.